What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze here. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me talking about my plan as a free-to-play player on my JP account and my decision on how I'm going to go about spending my gems in the next coming months. Let's talk about it in this video, and we'll kind of discuss what festivals I think are going to be upcoming and what banners I will probably be summoning on versus banners I'm going to be skipping. So let's talk about it in this video. If you guys are enjoying the channel and all the content I've been putting out lately, definitely make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. You guys know I've been pumping out a ton of videos lately, and if you guys like this type of content, definitely make sure to subscribe and like the video and all that good stuff. We are on the road to the 40,000 subscribers. With that out of the way, guys, let's hop in and kind of discuss what my plans are with my gems on my free-to-play account and how I'm going to be spending them. So since the 4th anniversary has just been almost to the second part of it, I don't really plan on spending much of my gems from now on till probably the next festival banner, unless they drop within that time the Nidhogg unit for the Demonic Beast Nidhogg. I'll probably summon on that, but in the meantime, I don't really see any other reason for me to be spending my gems. I just did 2 rotations on the Transcendent Bond banner, and I actually had a really good haul from the banner, so I don't really need to continue summoning on the banner. I've just been saving my gems from now on, and so what I'm gonna do is, my plan is I'm gonna be probably saving till July Festival. Now let's kind of talk about what July Festival can be. I have the GC database past banners list here, and let me actually show you guys what I think is possibly going to be. Alright, guys, so we got the GC database past banners list, and now I kind of want to talk about what we can be looking forward to for the July Festival. Now, if we actually go to last year for July Festival, we actually did get Berserk Estarossa, which was the global 2.5 anniversary celebration. So for this year, it's looking to be probably Demon King Zeldris, guys, or the Demon King himself. Now, the reason I believe that is because so far this year, we have only gotten light and dark characters so far. Well, only light this year, actually. If we look at February, we got Mael. Transcendent Bomb we got for the anniversary. Now looking towards July Festival, it doesn't seem like it would be an odd thing for them to do if they just drop the dark Demon King Zeldris or Demon King himself, right? The thing is with the Demon King is that they can do the version of Demon King that is in the game where if we actually go to the story, I can show you guys what I mean. But if we go to the Demon King from the story here, they probably could introduce that Demon King, honestly. I feel like that's definitely an option they can do. Either the Demon King Zeldris from 620 or the actual Demon King from 621, which I think would be not a bad idea for them to actually introduce, right? So I'll just start this just to show you guys what he looks like, but this is what the Demon King could look like in the game, and he also has this really sick intro animation right here. So if they want to introduce this character, he could definitely be the July Festival and be a next Darkness attribute character, which would be very, very cool, man. So let's actually back out of here because we're not beating this 350k Demon King here, but I just wanted to show you guys the little animation at the beginning. It's definitely a possibility that he could be a unit in the game, right? And with them dropping dark units, so far we've only gotten dark Meliodas in the game, and so if they want to introduce another Darkness attribute character that they could do that's not actually a Meliodas, they could do the Demon King. He's literally darkness. Like, what would it be a reason why they couldn't do him, right? So let's go back to the the past banners list and kind of discuss my reasoning for it as well. So the main reason why I think it could be the Demon King is because last year was a Berserk Estarossa. It was a Holy War Festival in terms of what we were getting, right? Berserk Estarossa was the character. Now I think it is a possibility actually that Mael could rerun on this banner as well. Now imagine, guys, if we got Demon King as the main unit, Mael rerun, because he's a Holy War Festival too. You guys gotta remember, when Mael came out, he was technically considered a Holy War Festival, even though he was a light attribute, and he wasn't considered a Grand Festival. Now, if you look at the banner we have right now on JP, this is considered a Grand Festival because of the way it's set up. You guys can kind of barely see it right there, but it says Grand Fest, right? This is because it's a Sin festival, I guess. And since they've only really done sins that were light and dark till Mael, they always called it Grand Festival. But with Mael, they called it Holy War Festival. So what that means is we're probably going to be getting, for the July Festival, it's going to be, let me get out of here so we don't have Bond just swinging his nunchucks. Yeah, so my thought process is we're probably going to be getting, for the July Festival, we'll be getting the Demon King as the unit, and he's going to be the first Darkness attribute that's not a Meliodas, which makes a lot of sense to me, especially considering last year was a Holy War Festival slot in this time slot, and it does make a lot of sense. The only thing that I would see would be the balancing for the for the Demon team is going to be a little too crazy. Maybe the Demon King is kind of relegated to a different type of content and not necessarily PvP, because I don't want him to already make the Demon team even better than they already are, right? They're already such a crazy team, so I don't know how it would really go. But in terms of the featured units on the banner, we're kind of looking at like Assault Melee, we're looking at Mael, kind of Holy War Festival characters that we could kind of expect, right? Those characters would be the ones that we to expect. And another thing too is that with July Fest, we could get another LR character release. Now, what character would they fit with that LR release? It's possible they could do like Assault Melee. If they want to go with the whole like Holy War Fest thing. You know, I don't know, like what's another character they could do? Maybe LR Margaret. I don't think they'd do it that early though, right? So that's just something like that's kind of like to think about though, guys, is like who would they really make the Holy War Festival be a LR? Maybe they just go to Goddess Elizabeth because she was the next one, or they go to Small Wing King anyway, just for the celebration, right? Like, I think Lost Vein doesn't necessarily fit the theme of Transcendent Bond. I mean, I guess because of the Sacred Treasure, actually, it does make sense. So maybe the LR kind of has to be, you know, matching the celebration maybe. So that's why I'm thinking maybe like an Assault Melee. We'll have to see exactly what they do, guys. But, you know, these are definitely things that could be coming for the game, and I'm definitely saving my gems for. Again, another thing I mentioned before was the Nidhogg unit, and if the Nidhogg unit does release, it should be releasing sometime soon. Like, they're literally in the next like month or two, we should be getting the Nidhogg unit. Yeah, so when Freya released, this was on June 30th, 2022, he came out with the Demonic Beast Battle Skull and Hottie, right? He was the unit that was not necessarily made for it, but he was the character that definitely helped you actually clear the Demonic Beast. Now, Freya was the one that came out with the update here, but she got a Holy Relic to actually be the character that could work well in Nidhogg. But she is not the character for Nidhogg. She came out with the update having the Nidhogg raid, but that doesn't mean that she's the unit. So we're still expecting a Nidhogg character to release that will make the fight trivial so that a lot of people can start clearing it and farming up the Holy Relics. Right now, you know, Freya is still not enough, and so we definitely need another character to release. If we're looking back in the past year, Freyr came out, and then Thonar was actually the main unit, and she released in the around the end of August versus like the end of June when Freyr came out. So that's only been about literally 2 months since Freyr came out that the unit for the Demonic Beast Battle released. Whereas right now we're kind of in this limbo period where, you know, Freya came out, and since then we haven't really gotten a Ragnarok character for Nidhogg. Miguelda came out as a step up banner, but she wasn't anything too crazy, and we didn't get a Ragnarok chapter with this update either. So yeah, guys, it really is a toss up in terms of like what's gonna happen with the Nidhogg unit. But if we're looking at past banner lists, we should be getting a Ragnarok character around this time in the game. So around June of 2023, we'll probably be getting a Ragnarok character, maybe even, you know, around this time. Even like maybe the second half of the anniversary could also be the Ragnarok unit too. It could actually be, because Brunhild was, she's obviously a Ragnarok celebration character, but she came for the 3rd year anniversary part 2, and she was just the, she was like a seasonal variant of the other Brunhild we had. So it's possible the Nidhogg unit is a seasonal variant of another Ragnarok character, and that could be the character we get for Nidhogg itself. So well, you know, we'll have to see, guys. That's kind of just my thought process for the Nidhogg release itself. But I really do hope that we get the Nidhogg unit sometime soon. Even though I probably don't have a lot of gems for the character, it definitely is worth summoning for, because Nidhogg pretty much has all the new Holy Relics nowadays. If you actually go to the Holy Relic section and kind of check like what they got going on from Nidhogg, but they got a lot of the new relics that are from it are just really good, man. We got obviously Freya for the Demonic Beast itself. Assault Melee is really cool. Lost Vein, Queen Diane, right? Ominous Nebula's Eldris. Like, there's a lot of good relics. Melacius, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, Nidhogg unit has to be coming soon. The July festival will most likely be a demon character, so I'm thinking Demon King Eldris, or the actual Demon King himself. And then looking towards the banner itself, we'll probably get Mael rerunning on that banner, or maybe he'll be rerunning either in September or November, depending on when they want to bring him back. He is kind of a crazy character, so I don't know if they'll exactly bring him back. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my thought process on the next coming months in terms of what I'm going to be spending gems on. The only things I'm really going to be spending gems on is going to be the Nidhogg unit and the next July festival, or the next festival, which is July Fest. So that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.